to my channel. In this video, you will learn how to transform the general equation of a circle into the standard form. And then later on, we're going to find out the coordinate of the center of the circle and the length of its radius. So I have here three examples, and so we're going to transform these equations into the standard form. All right, but before we move forward, there are actually two standard form of a circle, equation of a circle. The first one is whose center at the origin. So if we have here the coordinate plane, and we have here the origin whose coordinate is 0 and 0, right? And so that will be the circle. So if the center is at the origin, then the equation of the circle is x squared plus y squared equals r squared. All right. Now, what about if the center of the circle is not at the origin? Okay, so let's have it here. So if the center of the circle is not at the origin, then its center is at h and k. So this is the coordinate of the center of the circle, not in the origin. All right. And so if we have here, for example, a point, this point, okay, and this is the center of the circle, right? So what will be the equation of that circle, right? So that's another standard form of the circle, and it's of the form x squared, it's x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. All right, or let's write it here. It's of the form x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. All right, so this is the standard form of the equation of the circle whose center is at the origin, while this one is the standard form of the equation of the circle whose vertex is at h and k. All right, so let's take note of these two forms. All right, so let's have the first example. X squared plus y squared minus 2x minus 8y minus 47 equals 0. All right, so we're going to rewrite this into the standard form, which is of the form x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. All right, so to do that, we'll group those with the same variable. So we have x squared minus 2x, okay, plus y squared minus 8y. All right, and then we're going to transpose the whole number into the right side, so that will give us positive 47. Okay, the next thing that you need to do here is to make this a perfect square trinomial, and we can do that by completing the square. The same is true with here. So let's start with this one. So the numerical coefficient here is 2. So 2, so let's have here 2. So 2, and then we multiply 1/2, okay, that will give us 1. And then we square 1, that will give us 1. Okay, 1/2 times 2 is 1, and then we square 1, that will give us 1. And so we can rewrite this as x squared minus 2x plus 1. All right, plus, okay, so in here the numerical coefficient is 8, and so we have here 8 times 1/2, that will give us 4. Okay, and then you square 4, that will give you 16. All right, so we can write this as y squared minus 8y plus 16 equals 47 plus 1, okay, and then plus 16. All right, so what did you notice? We added 1 and 16 also to the right side to make the equation still equal. All right, and if you notice, this 1, okay, is now a perfect square trinomial. And you can write that as x minus 1 squared plus this one can be written as y minus 4 squared equals 47 plus 1 is 48, and 48 plus 16, that is 64. Okay, so that will give us 64. All right, so 48 plus 16 is 64. All right, now we can simplify this further. You can have it as x minus 1 squared plus y minus 4 squared. Okay, we can rewrite this. We can rewrite 64 into an exponential form. Okay, and that will give us 8 squared. And so we can say now that the vertex or the coordinate of the center of the circle is at 1 and 4. Okay, this is the center, and the length of the radius is 8. Alright, so let's have the second example. X squared plus y squared plus 4x minus 4y minus 28 equals 0. Alright, so again, we need to rewrite this into the form x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Okay, now let's have it here. So x squared plus 4x, okay, plus y squared minus 4y. All right, and then we transpose this, so that will give us positive 28. Okay, so now we're going to do the completing the square. Okay, so we need to take note of the numerical coefficient of this element, and that is 4. 4 times 1/2 is actually 2. But if we're going to square 2, that will give us 4. Okay, and so we can write this as x squared plus 4x plus 4. Alright, plus. Now, what about this one? Okay, so the numerical coefficient is 4. So, again, 4 times 1/2, that will give us 2. And 2 squared, that will give us 4. And so, we can write this as y squared, right, minus 4y plus 4, okay, equals, okay, so we have 28 plus 4, okay, plus 4, okay. So again, what did you notice? Okay, we added 4 plus 4 here at the right side to make the equation still equal or balance. Now, if you notice, again, this one is a perfect square trinomial, and you can write that as, okay, let's change the color. X plus 2 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals, so we have here 28 plus 8, that will give us 36. Alright, so simplifying this further, this will give us x plus 2 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals, we can rewrite 36, okay, into 6 squared. Alright, and so the center of the circle is at, okay, the center is at -2 and 2, and the radius is 6. Alright, so we have here the answer, and this is also the standard form of the circle. Let's have the last one. X squared plus y squared plus 10x plus 4y minus 3 equals 0. Alright, so again, we have to write this as x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Okay, so we can have this as x squared plus 10x plus y squared plus 4y equals 3. Okay, so let's consider this numerical coefficient. So 10 times 1/2, that will give us 5. And if you're going to square 5, that will give us 25. Okay, so we can write this as x squared plus 10x plus 25. All right, plus, okay, let's consider this one. So 4 times 1/2 equals 2. And we square 2, that will give us 4. And so we can write this as y squared plus 4y plus 4, all right, equals, so 3 plus 25, all right, plus 4. Okay, and if you notice, this is now a perfect square trinomial, and this is a perfect square trinomial. So we can write this as x plus 5 squared, right, plus y plus 2 squared equals, okay, so 3 plus 25, that will give us 28. 28 plus 4, that will give us 32. Okay, all right, so we can write this as x plus 5 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals, so we have here square root of 32 squared. All right, and so the center of the circle is at -5 and -2, and the radius is square root of 32. All right, so this is the standard form of the circle, and this is the center, and this is the radius.